pledge of allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing. As we conduct the meeting tonight for the town of Fremont, I think it's no more than fitting that we all give a moment of silence for all the people who lost their lives in Texas. Amen.
Are you okay over there?
Yeah.
That's not a quarter or anything.
Yeah, that would be recording. At this time, we'll go through the reports. First up is from Justice Steuben. Attached, please find the information related to my monthly submission report to the State Comptroller Justice Court Fund, which was uploaded today, 7/2/2025. There isn't anything noteworthy this month. Hope you are all having a great summer so far. If you need to contact me, kindly use my 2 emails and I'll get back to you. Alternatively, you're welcome to contact my cell phone. Next up is from the assessor, Holly Small. This month I've been processing monthly transfers, escrows, and other miscellaneous administrative duties, along with processing current work for the school tax bills. The final roll was filed with the town clerk, and the legal ad was run on July 1st edition of the Spectator, along with a notice posted on the board at the town hall. I attended the Assessors Association meeting on June 18th. Once again, if there are any questions or comments, please feel free to contact me, Holly Small. Next up is from the Code Enforcement Officer, Charles Cagle. The office has received no complaints in June. This office has received 9 building permits thus far this year. The assessor should have a copy of all the permits at this time. 8121 State Route 21 has until the 15th to mow and remove the weeds, or appearance tickets will be issued. I've already spoke with the judge. 8112 State Route 21, notice issued to the owner of record. Maybe that will grab their attention. 7568 Russell Road has received a building permit to rebuild the garage lost in the fire. I have sent written notice to the owner of 9023 State Route 21, a notice about the weeds and grass not being maintained. This office has heard nothing back other than from the real estate broker listing it. 9026 State Route 21 also has not responded to this notice issued about the weeds and grass. Not sure how much authority there is because no structures other than a foundation, but I will keep the board informed. Next up is the dog control report by Deborah Matthews on 6/9. End of 10-day quarantine dog check needs vaccination. Carried before. On 6/14, unlicensed dogs, March renewals, door notices left, and then on 6/19, rabies proof obtained from Mrs. Moore, follow up on dog bite, licensed by 6/30 with town clerk, and then on 6/21, dog at large, Evans Road, Rottweiler, under 1 year, complainant passed by, not located, owner found later on 6/21. 3, license, vaccinate, warnings given. Go ahead, Tom.
Yeah, we're just grading roads, still doing the roadside mowing and watering the roads for dust control. We just got the 24 Mac back today, computer issues, but now we've got trouble with the 20 Mac, so we took that over there today, so.
Hey, I received a complaint from someone over on Russell Road. They got their car washed and there's no gravel on the road. And no salt brine, what are we gonna do about the dust control?
Well, that's where we've been working, is on Russell Road, and there is gravel on the road, and we
Okay.
just watered it today, we just got the
Oh,
water
awesome.
truck back yesterday, so,
Were you over there yesterday? Cause this came in
yesterday and the day, and last week too, yeah.
Okay, well, just wanted to give you a heads up on, I just thought about it when you were talking about your report. Planning board, Doug Odell graciously said that he would come back on the planning board for a little while, so. Has the council sent anything? Oh, okay, sure,
I haven't received anything from the attorney,
okay,
cause I emailed her asking, cause they acted like they
yeah,
wanted it done quickly, and they haven't got the, plans from the architect yet,
okay, so we've still got a little time.
yeah.
ZBA, I think has been quiet.
So we're gonna reapply for the Smith project.
Oh, she is gonna do something now? Now, I think that should come to the planning board first.
So a lot of the steps are already done. At this point, she just has to get some different applications. So, I'll be coming in and making sure that she has the right ones, cause she's already paid for a lot of the things.
Yeah.
So she just needs, it just needs to be 2 separate actions. And then she should be fine, and then can kind of proceed from there.
Yeah, this definitely needs to go to the planning board and for all that.
Well, it's already gone through, CAO, so there are certain things that are good, but that's only one leg of it.
Yeah,
And then the other side of it is, was a ZBA thing, so we'll see, because there's nothing really changing for their project itself. It's just gonna be, it has to be 2 separate applications. All the other information's already basically in, so.
yeah, she just did it kind of backward, cause she should have did the planning board first and then. to the
Well, they
ZBA.
did, because Greg had messaged them back,
Okay,
so they had.
did Greg do, minutes on it?
Maybe it should go back through again.
It's just gonna,
Just to have
well,
them.
we're gonna pull up the old emails and see what she already has. But she, as I said, we did so much already, and I did a lot of legwork already, it's just gonna be a matter of.
No, I'm saying is maybe it ought to go back to the planning board just for
Yeah.
the
Oh, it
new ones
will.
review and
Just
then.
because of the
that
change,
will.
anytime
Yeah.
there's changes and that kind of
Yeah.
stuff,
Yeah.
start go back through.
Mhm.
And we can just get reorganized on
Yep.
it.
Yeah, yeah. You just get your blessings from the new
Yeah.
planning board.
All right, at this time, we need to go to old business. We need to correct the abstract number 6 and add $2.03 to the general fund with a new total of $39,155.32. Can we do one motion? Just when we add that and then minutes?
Whichever. Do you wanna do both together or not?
Sure.
No, I haven't done anything correction in minutes,
Okay.
then
So let's do one resolution for correction and approve the minutes. Were there any other changes to the minutes? Do I hear a motion to approve the minutes?
So,
Second.
Roll call?
Hilton,
aye.
Stuka, Smith, Kiefer,
Aye.
and Murray.
Aye.
5 ayes, 0 nay, 0 abstain.
And we just received the Baldwin's justice audit paperwork. They did do it on 4/23/25, and they sent us the report on 6/27/25. But I emailed that to you guys. Everything looked good on that?
Good.
Questions? Do I hear a motion to approve that?
Make a motion to approve the review of the justice audit conducted 4/23/25 by Baldwin. Received 6/27.
I'll second it.
Roll call?
Hilton,
Aye.
Kiefer,
Aye.
Stuka, Smith,
Aye.
and Murray.
Aye.
5 ayes, 0 nay, 0 abstain.
And then here about what does the CEO regarding 8121 State Route 21 wait for the county tax auction or get a court abatement? But it looks like the county's taking payments for it, or installments.
Is that one down below?
It's pitched.
Across there?
So, I can't go for auction.
Not for making payments.
This, I'm surprised Chuck didn't mention it in this?
Yes,
They,
He did.
oh,
he didn't mention that particular. He said he sent it to the property.
so they can't touch it. They can't touch it.
So really, you can't do anything.
What did he send to the property owner?
No, he didn't really say, did he?
He issued to the owner of record, probably just violation. They need to mow, clean up, same stuff. He sends over and over. But they're making installments on the taxes, so.
Mhm.
But the issue is the junk.
Are there people still,
What's that?
are people still living there?
No, nobody's lived there for 2 years at least.
Yeah, we're thinking the kid was.
Nobody lives there.
Okay.
I went by one night and upstairs lights were on.
Those lights are on 24/7.
24/7, aren't they?
They're on all the time. They've been on for 3 years.
Upstairs?
Yes.
Really? Oh, okay. I guess I just never noticed. I've been out there in the dark. So, what do you want me to put in the minutes, just the,
So what can he do when it says go to court? Can we, I know we discussed this one other time, can we clean it up and put it on the taxes?
Okay. But sometimes we don't get paid back. We put down taxes.
We should, the county would make us whole. They always make us whole.
We could go that route.
What did you say?
We could clean it up and then put it against our taxes.
But didn't he say it gets turned over to the county? Does the county reimburse the town for the cost of cleanup?
If it goes to auction. But if it doesn't go to auction, I don't think we get paid.
I think they do.
Say if they sold it.
I think the county always makes us whole.
no,
They don't?
because, Pullen sat right there and said that they aren't obligated to pay those added, charges. They
The
can
only
pay
way
the
to-
taxes.
The only way to do it is put a judgment against them. And then if they sell the property, we have the judgment.
Did you check over it?
No, I sent everything to Poland a few months ago to update the law to have the judgment portion in there. But he's been busy, which is probably.
Maybe we should check with the finance
Yeah,
officer
see what they
and
want.
see, because I talked to the old finance officer and she was pretty sure that they would take it all back.
Wonder if we could talk to them and see if other towns have done this. That's right.
Chuck seemed to be pretty familiar with the process. He said he'd done it in other towns and got results.
I just hate for us to spend a lot of money there and then nothing.
Josh comes out and doing Josh.
Probably for free.
But doing nothing hasn't been real effective for the
No.
last 15 years.
No.
Number two, Chuck's been working on this case for the last year and a half, and if you do nothing, it seems like kind of a slap in the face to him, saying the board's not going to support or back him on anything he does. He's about the only code enforcement officer we've had that knows what to do and how to do it. And number three, it sends a message to everybody else in the town, if you don't want to clean up your junk, you don't have to, because nothing's going to happen anyways.
But it could send a message that, which I support anything he wants to do. So I'm sure the board is the same way. But if we go and start cleaning up everyone's property for free, we got that risk too. You know? So it's kind of,
I don't think you'll do it for free. I think one way or another, you'll find a way to either put it on the taxes or put it in a lien or put it in something. So
but
one
we
way
have
or
to
the
change
other,
our
they
law
will have
first
to.
before we can do it. Which the law's at the lawyers for them to review, and it has been for months,
I mean, you've been saying that for 4 years.
and been 4 years.
Well, every time I ask you, it's something's at the lawyers and they're working on some new law.
Things take time.
Seems funny that they can evict people in Rochester that are elderly without any notice at all and send them out the door, but we can't do anything about cleaning up this mess that's been going on forever.
I mean, if you guys wanna, we can look for someone and have it cleaned up.
Well, like Ryan said, the code enforcement officer, you know, he can take care of it. Well, the judge didn't have anything to do last month. How come we weren't doing something?
I mean, what do you think the cleanup costs are gonna be? I mean, $2,000-3,000 maybe? I don't know, I'm just guessing. But,
No idea.
I mean, Chuck's done it before, ask him.
Maybe we should have Chuck come to the next meeting or something.
And then we can have a plan.
Tell him to bring a plan to the meeting, and we can decide it at that time.
Just get a hold of it, probably take care by the time we have the next meeting.
Well, you guys had brought it up once before where Ken Eisman sent the Hornellsville guys to clean up Gottschall's place, and they sued him, and Gottschall's won that case.
That's where I'm.
They threw out things that might not have been valuable to other people, but were valuable to them.
Well,
We tried it back in the day with other properties and got ourselves in a little hot water over it.
That's why.
well, that's what I asked Chuck, and he said, yeah, we go through and we list every piece of junk over there that we're gonna take, and
Take photos.
yeah, and if
document
you've
it.
got everything documented, I mean, he was saying it wasn't a problem. I mean, the lawyer sat here that night saying that's an option for you. And, they wouldn't have suggested it if,
It would have been illegal.
all right, if they thought there was a high-risk chance of getting sued.
And they've already gotten notice then? Like written
That's, I think,
notice?
the issue. Maybe we almost need to send a letter saying that we're going
Yeah,
to
you have to.
remove all this junk.
Well, that's what he said. He has to get a
Written notice or
judgment
something.
from the judge saying that you can do this. I mean, he's not just gonna,
Yeah, and I
show
know
up
he
with
hasn't
a
got a
crew
judgment
tomorrow.
yet. We can look for a permit.
I mean, I think you've gotta give Chuck the go-ahead to start the ball rolling and,
He has to go ahead to get things going, get tickets and.
well, to
go in
get
front of the
tickets,
judge.
yeah, but to do this abatement process and hire a crew to clean it up?
The judge has to do a judgment.
Right,
It hasn't gotten to the judgment yet.
okay.
That's, Chuck has full power to go forward with all that.
Okay, well, it seemed like he was kinda waiting for your okay to go ahead and do that.
Well, we can tell him. He said he sent the property owner tickets, and the next step would be to come to court,
Well, they're not gonna come to court, you know that.
you know. He's already imposed fines. That was last year.
So, yeah, he's put a lot of work into it, and to, you know, just tell him to stop at the end is not really showing him any support.
Tell them to stop.
You know,
Okay.
I think you should just have him come to the next meeting with a plan.
yeah,
That way y'all know what he's gonna do.
and have a plan. And send them a very official letter about,
With a deadline date, as to when it's gonna happen.
That would be
Different than
August,
doing
and then
it.
September it's taxes, school taxes.
We can't do anything
Something
with
they
taxes
can do to
right now.
make him clean